How to create one YouTube ad that can last 3+ years and convert with millions of dollars in ad spend. That's exactly what I'm gonna show you how to do in this video. Here's exactly what I wanna be covering. Number one, identifying and capitalizing on rising trends in the marketplace and why this is the actual key to scaling your business to $10,000 a day plus and beyond and having your ad last for years. Number two, market research mastery, what it really truly takes to scale the cold traffic. Number three, how to craft the perfect message and offer that converts to cold traffic at scale. And number four, how to turn one YouTube ad into dozens and dozens of variations that can last 2 to 3+ years so your business can scale efficiently and, more importantly, sustainably. And here's a real case study. One of our clients, the Tap Brothers, had one of their ads that we worked with last over 2 years, 5 months, and 27 days and still convert to cold traffic profitably. Okay, now I'm going to show you exactly how we were able to do that in this video. By the way, if you're new to this channel, I would encourage you to press subscribe. My name is Brian Moncada. I'm the founder of adspend.com, the most sought after YouTube ads agency and education company in the entire online marketing industry. And we spend just shy of $2 million a month on YouTube ads. So this is not fluff or theory. This is what we do every single day for business owners just like you. Now, how to identify and capitalize on rising trends in the marketplace. So the Tap Brothers, who I just mentioned, their offer was a low-ticket bodyweight workout program that doesn't require any weights or equipment. So you might be thinking, well, Brian, doesn't YouTube ads only work for high ticket? No, YouTube ads can definitely work for low ticket. Now, here's why it worked, okay? Because they capitalized on a rising trend, all right? The rising trend was, guess what? 4 years ago, what happened? COVID shut the world down and people couldn't leave their house or go to the gym. Gyms were shut down at a certain point. Like that's what's crazy to me looking back on it. Like we couldn't even go to the gym to work out. That's how crazy the world was at this time. And so people were stuck at home and they wanted to work out. They were pent up. They wanted to release their energy and be able to still make some gains, right? Get some exercise in. And so they were able to sell thousands and thousands and thousands of people this low ticket bodyweight workout program because it was capitalizing on the rising trend of people not able to work out outside or in a gym because they didn't have any weights. Therefore, this ad and this campaign worked super well. So when was this uploaded? It was uploaded on September 17th in 2020. Total spend was $364,000 on just this one specific ad. The total views, 4.3 million. Total number of customers generated from just this one ad was close to 10,000. And their average cost per acquisition was $40 on their offer. Okay, $40 to get all these clients and customers. Now, again, rising trend. COVID shutting the world down, people being stuck at home, they were offering a low-ticket bodyweight workout program that doesn't require any weights or equipment. Boom! Money printing machine on YouTube. Number two, Roland Frazier. Free challenge teaching people how to buy businesses with no money down. I would love to make money online. I would love to have a business. I would love to be able to buy a business without having to start my own business. And I would love to know how to do it with no money down. What's the rising trend? Well, at that same time, COVID was also shutting down tons of businesses and people looking for ways to make money. People lost their jobs. People got canned. Okay, people were like, dude, how am I gonna make money? In comes Roland Frazier. Don't start a business. Buy an existing business instead. Boom, you got my attention, Roland. What can I do? How can I learn from you? What happened? Upload date, May 1st, 2020. Total spend, 1.4 million. Number of views, 12 million plus. Total number of leads, 51,000 new leads from this one ad. Total number of new customers for their high ticket, 2.6 thousand customers, okay? So, rising trend, same as before. Now you might be saying, okay, Brian, but like, dude, this is like from 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Why don't you actually show me what's happening right now? You ask and you shall receive, my friend. That's what you get here. You get cold, hard facts, case studies, real life examples from an agency that's actually doing it, like businesses for you. Offer, job opportunity, front end simplified to the company. Job opportunity for people looking to increase their earning potential. Who doesn't want to increase their earning potential? Rising trend. What's happening right now? Well, tech and AI is literally taking over the world. ChatGPT, you got Claude, you got OpenAI, you got all these platforms coming out and people and companies looking at more skilled talent, developers, and all these different positions to hire to increase the efficiency of their company. And just the other day, I posted a video that you can press and find on my YouTube channel showing you how to leverage AI to create video ads and YouTube ads and scale without you having to film anything. I would encourage you to watch that video. But Front End Simplified took capitalization of that rising trend, and guess what? Their offer helps people land a 6-figure tech job. So someone who wants to increase their income Guess what? The best way to do it is by getting a job in tech. Why? Because people that are in tech make more money. Great offer, right? And if you want to obviously learn more about that offer, I would encourage you to actually search their company, Front and Simplify. They do amazing work, have a ton of amazing reviews, and you should definitely look into it. I really love working with them. Upload date, May 30th, 2024. Okay? It's been about 8 months. Total spend, almost 300,000. Total number of views, 4.2 million. Total number of leads, 16,000. Average cost per lead, $15 cost per lead. This is going to run for a year plus, 2 years plus, because AI and tech's only going to get better. And this ad, again, when you do it the right way, when you follow these principles, when you follow this process, can last years, okay? So now, how do you actually do that? How do you actually create an ad like we do for our clients and help them do this exact same thing? You got to know your market. That's why I call it market research mastery, okay? This is actually really what it takes to scale. So you should actually already have all of these sources available to you right now. You should know every best-selling product in your niche. Okay? If you're in the make money online niche, you should know what other make money online offers are selling really hot right now. If you're in any niche, you should know what product is selling really hot right now. Okay? What products are in your niche that are selling really, really well right now. You should also have all the landing pages, sales pages, VSLs, every single sales asset for these products specifically. You should have these available to you in a Google Drive at quick, accessible click of a button to be able to see why they're working, study them. You should also know what people are talking about on forums like Reddit, okay, or other forums related to your specific, niche or marketplace. You should know what's happening, what people are talking about, what questions they're asking, what problems they have, what pain points they're suffering from. You should also be a part of Facebook groups where these people are hanging out, your ideal clients, right? If you're selling advertising and marketing, there's no reason why you should not be a part of the Hyros forum group, for example, right? Someone like me, I'm in there. I'm in all of them because I know the importance of being around my market, what they're struggling with, especially when it comes to ads, right? Especially with YouTube. School communities, thousands of school communities that are all made for someone like you, a business owner, where you can go into them and join the free group and see what people are talking about. You should be in these groups. You should be in these forums. You should know better than anybody else what your niche or marketplace is talking about. This is the key to make these ads work really well. And for B2B services and offers, right, you should research, again, VSLs of similar businesses. You should have businesses that you've researched that have already scaled in your niche, but with a different product, right? So for me, for example, if I was targeting, business owners that want to run YouTube ads, what other offers are out there that sold Facebook ads that worked really well, and why do they work? Or you should, more importantly, speak to your target client extensively, like as much as you possibly can. What's happening? Like, what are you struggling with? Like, what's keeping you stuck now? Once you solve that, what's the next thing that you're going to run into, if anything? Cool. Like, what's the one thing you would want to solve immediately if you could? Like, wave a magic wand. What is it? Boom. Like, you just got to talk to them. Solve a real problem. You find a marketplace. You find the pain point of that marketplace. You have to know it like the back of your hand. And so how do you do that? Well, I showed this in previous videos of mine, sales calls and recording sheet. Having calls with them, right? Recording those calls and making sure you're writing down notes, right? We have hundreds of calls we've taken over the last few years, hundreds of them, for any closer to come on our team and be able to study one by one by one by one by one. And all the pain points and desired outcomes are literally the exact same for the most part. And you literally upload this to AI and just have it spit back the most common pain points and objections, most common desired outcomes for you. And now you have your AI copy. I made a video about this. You can watch it on my channel. You got to know this stuff though. This is the most important step. Next, once you have that, how do you actually craft the perfect message and offer that converts to cold traffic? Well, here's some key criteria of a great message and offer. You got to know the desired result. What do they want? Well, I can tell you what they want because I've studied it. We have it. We've collected data on it. Desired outcome. You need to have this, right? I can tell you what mine is, right? You're a business owner. You're running ads on Facebook. You want to scale further and faster. You want to have all your eggs not in the Facebook basket. You want to be diversified. You want to be able to get better quality leads. You want to be able to grow your personal brand on YouTube. You want to be able to scale past 100,000, 500,000, even $1 million months using YouTube ads. You want to be able to increase your show rate. You want to be able to have your closers be booked with more qualified calls so they don't leave. These are all the desired outcomes that our target audience, business owners like yourself, want. And I know this because I have the data. I've collected the sales calls. I'm in the forums. I'm reading all the other products that are being sold. I'm looking at the Facebook groups. I'm in the school communities. So I have that. You need to have that. Now, suggested fast time frame. What's the time frame you can get them the result? And how can you do it fast? People only care about the speed of the result. They don't care about how much time, effort, and energy you put in on the back end. They just want the result. The faster you can get them the result, the more money they're willing to pay. Speed, urgency, efficiency. The guy who can get the result faster for the client wins. How fast can you deliver that result? And if your product or service can't do it fast enough, make it faster, make it better, do more, right? Have it work quicker. That's the key. You also want a realistic explanation that someone's watching your ad can say to themselves like, holy shit, I'm behind because I don't have this. I'm behind if I don't do this. I'm behind if I don't use this. You want to realistically explain why they're already behind if they don't have this. Use this and do this. And this is your offer. You also want to have your offer feel new, okay? AKA something they've never seen before. So right now, a lot of people are getting slaughtered because they already know what coaching programs are. They're burned by courses. They don't want to have another bunch of videos they can watch and be like, damn, dude, like, I got to sit here and do all this. It's like, done for you is doing really well right now as a result. You want to have your message and offer in your ads feel new. Okay? AKA something they've never seen before. How can you make it feel new? Even if it isn't new, how can you make it feel new? All right? This is a concept I learned from Alex Becker. You want to make it seem easy, okay? Easy to apply immediately. So how can they just click of a button, put it in, it's done, right? Like Hyros with Alex Becker did really well with this because he said this AI print tracking script, once plugged into your business, will immediately get you a 20 to 30% ROI on your ads. No changes in your business. Just plug this one script in. Takes 2 minutes, right? Boom, easy to apply, gets your attention. That sounds cool. How can I increase my ad ROI by 20% or 30% in literally a couple minutes? I would love to do that, right? It seems easy to apply immediately. Clearly worded. Again, no fancy, crazy jumping through the hoops and hula hooping mechanisms here. Like nobody wants the split twist funnel that's getting me super high show up rates that takes blah, 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 like crazy fancy marketing lingo here. Like that, it's not going to be the key here. You want clearly worded, actionable results, tangible outcomes, very easy to understand. You got to just make it simple. If it doesn't work simple, it's definitely not going to work complicated, especially when you're marketing to marketers who know that you're marketing to them and trying to sell them on an offer. They know marketing, right? So it's not going to work as well. You just want to make it simple, okay? Clearly worded. And then very believable, okay? What does very believable mean? It means that you can actually believe that this is actually going to get you the result. Simple, right? Now, questions you must know to actually do this. What do they hate? What things do they not want to do? What is the result they want? What are they afraid of happening? Okay, why have they not done this on their own yet? What are the answers to those questions? To help you with this, I created a video called How to Write Banger YouTube Ads, and I give you my $60 million YouTube ad script, and it has a bunch of questions, about 20 questions that we ask pretty much every single time to get you to extract that information, which really just comes from your sales calls, to be honest. You should just use AI for this, which I made another video about, but to get that information, okay? And you use that information to write your ads. It all comes from the market research, which is why it's called market research mastery. And this is what it really takes to scale, to have ads that last years, okay? Last years and capitalize on rising trends. Now, once you have that ad, you have the ad, you've went through the process, you've wrote your scripts, it's working. Here's how you turn just one ad into dozens and dozens of variations that can last 2 to 3 plus years. What is a new variation? A new variation of an ad is you want to say the same thing in a different way, okay? You want to do a new hook. So for me, I'll beat your Facebook ads ROAS in less than 90 days using YouTube ads, or if I don't, I'll refund you my fee and run your ads for free, right? I'm saying that one control ad. Another hook could be, if you're running ads on Facebook, I'll beat your Facebook ads ROAS using YouTube ads. All I'll do is I'll get your ads on YouTube in less than a few days, and I'll beat your ROAS in just under a few weeks. And if I don't, you don't have to pay me, and I'll continue running your ads for free without you having to worry about anything. Okay, saying the same thing, but just in a different way. Or Facebook ads are working for you, and that's great. But what if you could actually have ads on YouTube? YouTube that can actually remarket to your Facebook ads traffic that didn't convert and make the same amount of money that you're making on Facebook, but on YouTube, so you can actually double your business without changing anything, but just running your same Facebook ads on YouTube and adjusting them for the YouTube ad platform. And what if you can do that in less than 7 days or even 14 days and have leads and calls and sales being made within the first few weeks, right? If I could do that for you, and I guarantee I get you results and I can beat your Facebook ads ROAS or match it at the very least, right? And if I don't, you don't pay. What would be the risk to you, right? Like, obviously I'm kind of just making it up on the whim here, but that's an example of how I'd say the same thing in a different way. Okay, new body. So a new body would be same hook before, but then I would say, now the reason why this makes sense is because logical explanation. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Brian Moncada. I'm the founder of adspend.com. We spent just under $2 million a month, every single month on YouTube ads for business owners like you. And the reason why our system works, so I go with a story-based lead in the body as opposed to just a logical explanation first. Or I can do, now here's dozens and dozens of case studies of clients that has actually worked for. This is Cole Gordon. This is Charlie Morgan. This is Jeremy Minor. This is Brandon Carter. This is blah, 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 blah. Like I'm just going after case studies now, different body variations, you see? Or a new variation could be, say the same thing in a different setting. So for example, right now I'm filming this video in my studio, but I could do this same ad. It's already working. I can create a variation of it on my iPhone, right? Same thing, just on my iPhone. Maybe it's more realistic. Maybe people relate to it more because it's not fancy production, right? Or maybe I do it in a new studio. Maybe I go rent out a studio here in Miami and I pay somebody, say, hey, I'm gonna film these ads here. I already have the script, they're already working. Just let me use the studio for 30 minutes. Or maybe I do it in a completely different location, right? So same thing as a studio, but just different like setting essentially. Or I could do a different actor. So I could say the same thing with a different person, right? I can have a male versus female. I can test my wife, for example, filming an ad, or a female actor as a different ad, or a UGC. Someone else just creates an ad, film the same script, send it back to me, right? UGC ads. Or if you're a female and you're like, I gotta have a male do this for whatever reason, yeah, sure. Different demographics, different types of ethnicities, for example. Clearly, I'm brown. Maybe if I have someone who's Asian, they'll appeal to the Dan Lok market, and I can start working with some Dan Lok style business owners, right? I need more of those. Same thing with different editing. So I could have flashy and creative editing versus direct and simple, right? Both work. iPhone videos work, flashy and creative works, but maybe I can find a better control from a different variation if I test these different styles of editing. So let me show you an example of this. Here's an example from one of our previous clients, Sarah Turner. She was teaching people how to make money as a copywriter, and she had an ad that was running for about almost a year, right? And this ad had a really good cost per lead, and it was one of her very best control ads on YouTube. So I'm gonna play the control for the first few seconds and show you how the ad started. So watch this.
Can you speak or write at least like a sixth grader? If you said yes, then you have the potential to earn over 6 figures a year. Here's how.
Okay, cool. 10 seconds, right? Let me play the next one. This is a variation we created with new editing and a new thumbnail, and I want you to pay attention on the difference.
Can you speak or write at least like a sixth grader? If you said yes, then you have the potential to earn over 6 figures a year. Here's how.
What was different? Put in the comments below. What was different about that variation? Same script, same everything, different editing. What's the difference? What's the result? Total views, almost 1/4 of views in 1 month, and the average cost per lead dropped in half in the first month off a variation. So this is how you not only avoid ad fatigue, but you double down and you create one ad, can then turn into dozens and dozens of variations by implementing all of these different things, okay? Now, again, this is what we do for our clients, obviously, that work with our agency. But to do that, you need to have a creative production pipeline. I've talked about this in a few videos. My last video that I did as well, how to scale YouTube ads and be able to spend $10,000 a day from $0 to $10,000 a day. You need to be able to have a creative testing production pipeline, okay? What we call a creative production pipeline. Every single week, every single month, depending on how much you're spending, you need to be able to have new variations being tested, new angles being tested, new ads being tested if you want to expect to scale your business to thousands and thousands of dollars a day and be able to get past $1 million a month, right? This is non-negotiable, especially with YouTube, because YouTube ads are creative and they have videos, right? You need to be testing new videos. So if this was helpful to you and you got a lot of value from this, give this video a thumbs up. It would mean a lot to the channel, and make sure to press subscribe. I post 2 videos like this every single week showing you as a business owner how to master YouTube advertising and add YouTube ads as a second traffic channel on top of what you're already doing on Facebook to scale even further and faster. And if you're someone who wants me and my agency to do all this for you, you can click the link in the description and apply to work with my team. Or if you're someone who already has a team in-house that's doing your marketing, but you want them to get trained up and be as good as us on YouTube ads for your business, I would encourage you to apply for our mastermind where we can have them work with my team on a consulting basis. My name is Brian Moncada. I'm the founder of adspend.com. There's going to be a video popping up right here that I would encourage you to watch next. I'll see you in that video. Cheers.